Hey Z, thanks for the video. Oh my gosh, you were spot on. But the funny thing is um yesterday I worked with the shop owner. I'm like an independent contractor, so I do packaging at a cannabis dispensary, okay? And so I package like their gummies basically and different things like that. And so I yesterday I worked alone with the owner who usually doesn't work there anymore. And he was working for that woman. Her name's Allie, the one that you were right. That's the same place where the girl, like, she's like so two faced. She wants to act like she's like we're friends, but she's told me to my face that she thinks that I'm taking her income away and stuff. And so I had to talk to the owner about that, like, make sure I'm not doing that because I'm not trying to step on someone's toes. I was hired as like extra last year, and he was like, no, actually, I just want you to do the packaging and I don't want her to do it anymore. She can have her own job, she's just supposed to do this and that, whatever. So, yeah, so her and then this other guy, he's always like, calling me Lita. He's like, Lita. He's like super loud and just so, oh my God, he's so annoying. His name's Tony. And he's been like saying very inappropriate things, like sexual things. Not like hitting on me, but just being like vulgar. And he did say something that referenced me recently, like on Monday. So when I was working with the owner yesterday, I was telling him about it. I'm just like, I didn't know how to say it, but he keeps sticking up for Allie, trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Although he's a cancer also, and it's like his gut is he tells me this. His gut is telling him he should maybe let her go, because she isn't really following the rules and stuff. She wants time off all the time, and then she doesn't want to, like, she just wants, she's super greedy. But they're all super greedy. I mean, I work at a cannabis place. Duh, it's gonna be greedy. So I'm just like, I told him, I said, I just come here to do my work. And because I'm not really his employee, but I work for him. I do work for him. So, and I'm older than all of them. They're like, his brother works here, and his brother's nuts too. But I do like his brother anyway. So I had already talked to him about everything, and then you were asking if it's okay if I do it. So I was like, oh my gosh, but he was telling me. I told him in the past when this has happened, I try to warn someone like, hey, this is going on and someone's setting you up. I've told other managers this before. If they've been like someone who's been there for me, I'll be loyal to them. But I was asking him, like, what does loyalty look like? Who do you decide, you personally, who do you decide to be loyal to? Or, you know, because he keeps like defending these people, and that's fine. If he wants to keep them as friends and employees, fine. But I just feel like here I am hearing this other side, from these people, or I'm experiencing it. And I just feel like, I mean, he's not perfect himself, but he's been more loyal to me and he's given me opportunities. And so I feel more like loyal to him as far as listening to these people basically like talking about how they want to just like they're out for themselves, and they're also setting up each other to like she wants to take the other guy's job, and she's told me multiple times, and my boss just keeps giving her the benefit of the doubt. So anyway, um that drama. And they pick on me, they constantly pick on me, or they'll do it like behind my back, or they'll do it like gaslighting stuff, like, oh no, that's not what I meant, oh no, it's not, that's not what I said, or just crap like that. Like, Oh my God, you guys, grow up. This is just so obnoxious. And um yeah, they're just very like self-centered, or they act one way when the boss is around. And they're his friends. You know, he like parties with them and stuff. These are his freaking friends. So I told him, I said, it really sucks to work here sometimes because I hear these things that I would want to tell you, but I know that I'm telling you about them, and they're your friends. And then it's putting you in a position where you have to, like, if you want to run a good business and you don't want it to affect your customers eventually because it's affecting the morale in your job, at your shop, you know, you're going to have to do something about your friends. And I have to be the bad guy telling on your friends, snitching on your friends. And it does get back to those guys, and then they treat me even crappier. It's just so stupid. So anyway, thanks. It did help. I wasn't really feeling like worried about it, but it may be awkward. I told him though I'm gonna try to take it into my own hands, and when this guy says something again, I will work on saying something. It's just some of the things he says is just so vulgar. It was embarrassing even telling this guy yesterday about it because it's embarrassing. Like, if you know, like if you're watching like a court case and someone's got to describe something that was very humiliating or degrading, and if you can like empathize with what that feels like, you know, you're telling, I mean, what the guy said was like so vulgar. It was this girl came in over the weekend with this guy, and they were just people that Allie girl knows. So the guy that had come in, I guess, wanted my number. And so Allie asked me a few days later, hey, that guy wants your number. And I was like, what? No way. He looks like a pimp. And you already know that because you told me that the other day. So I was kind of offended by that. And I was like, I'm not interested at all. So then that Tony guy said something like, oh, you don't want this, and it said the sexual thing, you know, and I was like, no. And Allie was like, wrong words, you know, not the right words to be using or whatever. And so I told the owner about that, you know, and he did take it seriously. And he was saying, no, you're not being snitch. I need to know about these things, but I need to know like the like what happened, where, what time. You need to document it somehow. And I'm not saying you have to try to talk to him about it, but if you want to, you know, if you think it might help not make it so awkward. Or he's like, because I'm gonna have to say Lisa came to me because this is what she, and I, you know, it's like, that's why I didn't want to say anything, because it's just like, when I work with these people, if the boss is even there, he's there like a few hours and that's it. So it's like, oh my God, you know, I don't know if you've ever been bullied, but I've been bullied ever since I was a kid, and I'm realizing I have to like face some of this stuff and like stick up for myself, but it really sucks because they're putting me in such these, you know, they're like 35 years old. Like, I'm 50 years old. Give me a break. You know, I'm just going to work. I'm just trying to work. You know, that's it. But anyway, let's go. Have a nice day. And sorry my video was so long, but I'm working on it. Okay, bye.